I'm having this clementine. I was supposed to have bring two. Where's my bag? I brought only one. I thought I took two. So it's a quick break and I'm having clementine. Back home we call this tangerine. Okay, let me wait for like tangerine, but I hear names like clementine and I'm getting used to calling it clementine. It's tangerine we used to call it. I don't know what's the difference between clementine and tangerine. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? So I'm having clementine and I'm having tangerine. So I don't know the difference between clementine and tangerine though. I'm gonna check about it. How are you doing? Trust we all are doing great. If you're live, don't forget to drop a comment. Let me know you're watching and where you're watching yours from. Hi, Justine Chisi, how are you? This is my night duty face. Sometimes when I go home, I'm gonna come live and take a lot of questions. Most times when I get home, I'm really, really practically exhausted. Chinazom, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. Timothy, good evening. How are you doing? So for us, we take our break when it's less busy a bit because you don't know how the nights turn out. So I'm just having a quick break. I'm just going to reply this message. Sorry for that break in transmission. Thank you very much, Timothy. When you're going to the work, you look natural as you can. I'm doing great. The performer. I'm doing really great. As usual, it's work light, so we don't have proper lighting at work. So everywhere's gonna look a bit blur, but I'm just managing someone light above, so that's why it's looking a bit blur. There's no light at there's no you understand what I mean? You understand what I mean, right? There's no proper lighting at work because if I'm at home, I'll do the proper lighting and come live. But most times when I'm at work, um, I just do lives with the available lights. So hopefully I'll be carrying my own mobile lights and move around. Why is it that when I decided to go live now, I'm having a lot of messages on my phone? I think I'm going to take those messages later on. Okay. Um, I know you look good. Thank you very much, Kabab. Chinazam said, God will continue to increase you the more. Amen. We hope to do more. Kaba said, how's work today? Work is going on fine. So I'm taking a quick break. Yeah, because it's an emergency theater. So we take a quick break, then go back. So this is like a quick break for me. But generally, we're expected to have in total a 1 hour break. Yeah, a 1 hour break for our night shift generally. So whenever I'm having my break, coming live, it's one of the ways I kind of revive my energy, teach, and do what I know how to do best, which is conversing and communicating. Okay, so that's how my work is going. So I had some clementine. I was talking about this fruits. I said back home we call it tangerine, but here they said I used to hear people calling it clementine, and I don't really know the difference between clementine and tangerine. So my plan is to like actually find out what's the difference between clementine and tangerine. Gamon Alins, how are you doing? Trust you're doing great. It's work o'clock. It's break time. So please and please feel free to ask any questions if you have any pending questions in your mind, in your heart. Just ask, because while I'm on break, I'm free to take care of these questions as much as I can. Okay. And if you've not watched our recent videos on puberty in male, puberty in female, kindly do well to watch them. It's actually very educational, and you're gonna get value for those videos. But very soon, as from January next year, I'll be taking a break off work, off NHS. Yes, I'm going to be telling you why during that period. From January next year, I'm going to be taking a 1 year break off NHS. And I believe by then you're going to be seeing more of my face on the live videos, okay? Then when that time comes, I'll give you all the reasons why I will be taking a 1 year break off NHS. Yes. Yeah, I'll be taking a 1 year break off NHS. Then you see more of me on my videos, on my YouTube, and also my Facebook page. So anticipate more from us. We'll be seeing more of our partnerships and all that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're staying positive. So, but January definitely. January ending, not the beginning of January, because January beginning is more or less like the planning phase. Then January ending is going to be like where we kickstart and start doing everything effectively well. Then I'm still going to be explaining why I have all this rumbling face and things like that. By January, you guys will know. For those that are good at guessing, I believe you might have idea why, but hopefully by then I will explain everything as time unfolds. But for the now, it's not yet time to explain. But for those that are aware, I believe they already know the plans and everything. Feel free to drop any pending questions if you have it. Yes, please, Gamal, I am ready to take any questions that come up right now. I think most people from USA are more live when I go live at about 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock-ish in the night, 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. I think that's where most of my subscribers from USA are online. Because most times they pop up at about 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. and ask a lot of questions. So I'm waiting for everybody to drop their questions. My eyes is ancient. Atalabi is expecting? Talabi, Elizabeth said expecting. I don't understand that. And I said, hi, how are you? Want to know what causes skin disease? We have different types of skin disease. So the type of skin disease depend on what causes it. So it's different. So I'm not a dermatologist to actually give a head talk on skincare or on skin diseases, but I know the cause of skin disease depends on the type of skin disease, because we have different types of skin disease. There's no one. We have eczema, we have psoriasis. Yeah, we have, am I right? Yeah, we have different types of skin disease, but I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a skincare expert. So I won't be able to personally give advice when it comes to skincare. Okay. Talabi expecting pregnant. I don't know. Talabi. Nice having you around. Timothy Safa said, my wife has been taking. Okay, you can anticipate and wait till January. Maybe January will tell you if I'm expecting or pregnant or something. Abu said, my wife has been taking injectable contraceptive for over 5 years. We need a child now, but she has not yet conceived. She says, stop taking the depot per over a year. What shall we do? So generally, contraceptive have what I've noticed generally, personally, from my own perspective, is that family planning, injectables, hormones, and things like that, everybody reacts to it differently. Everybody's body reacts to it differently. So some people immediately they stop it. The next month, the next week, they are pregnant. While some people it take a couple of years for them to bounce back. All I would keep saying is that first of all, after your wife stopping this contraceptive, has she started seeing her period, and is she ovulating? So if she's ovulating and she has started seeing her period, the next line of action is to track her ovulation date and work towards having an encounter with you on that day, because that is a likely way of increasing the chances of her getting pregnant. So first question you need to answer is she ovulating? Is she seeing her menses monthly? And also, is her cycle regular? So everybody has different way of reacting to this hormone and contraceptive. Some in a jiffy, when they just stop it, their menses bounces back and they're able to conceive immediately. Why some and the reverse is usually the case. I don't know if Timothy understand what I'm trying to say here. So we have Johnson today. Hey, how are you doing, Johnson? We have Diamond weight loss. Hi, I wish I wanted to lose weight. So maybe I would have contacted Diamond weight loss because I think I've already lost my weight. So I don't really have much weight to lose. So hello, Diamond. How are you doing? Trust you're having a wonderful night. We have Johnson today. Where are you from? I am from Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria, but I'm currently based in the United Kingdom, where I'm practicing as an anesthetics and recovery practitioner. So that is where I am from and where I'm based at the moment. Okay. This is more or less like my theater attire. This jacket is actually created. You wear it when you're going out of the theater. That's why it is created. That's it to protect. Come into the Westgate tomorrow, man. Oh, Diamond with Lost. Westgate. Do you stay in Oxford? This is interesting. Westgate. I was in Westgate some days ago. I was in Westgate like 2 days ago or so. Oh, you stay in Oxford. We're in Oxford, Diamond. I don't know you. It would be nice to have a conversation with you. It would be nice to know you better since you live around my city. That would be a great thing to do. Then we have Talabi and expertise. Is it easy to transition from ward to the theater as a nurse? It all depends, but personally, I have never worked in the ward. I have worked personally in the theater. Yeah, I've been working in the theater all my life. Since I started practicing as a nurse, I've been working in the theater. But I have some experiences from the ward during my nursing internship. So I had some experiences in the ward, but I have been working in the theater since I graduated officially as a nurse. So I've not personally worked in the ward. So if you ask me how does the ward experience look like, trust me, I won't be able to say it. I won't be able to say how the ward experience look like. I won't be able to answer questions in regards to ward experience. All I know is theater all my life. So, but currently I enjoy the part of the theater I'm working. I don't scrub. So I just do anesthetic and recovery. But for the now, for the meantime, I had to stop anesthetics for personal reasons, best known to me and my trust. So I have to stop anesthetics for the now. Then I'm doing just recovery at the moment. Ernest Jones, where's Ernest Jones? I work in Ernest Jones. And I usually come to Westgate a lot Because recently I had to, the weather is changing, so I had to go get some stuff for my daughter for the weather, her stay-at-home dresses and going out clothes because the weather is changing. So I visited Westgate. Okay, depending on Talabi Elizabeth also said, what's the pathway to become a nurse anesthetics? It depending on your location, depending on the country you are, and depending on the policy in regards to what you're doing. So like in Nigeria, to actually become a nurse anesthetic, I think you have to go to a postgraduate school. Just same way you go for midwifery, you go for public health. So that's the same way you go for a postgraduate for anesthetics, a bit theater, something like that. But over here, in the UK, it's much easier because your trust can actually how do I put it now? Your trust trains you to become an anesthetic in recovery. All you just need to do is to apply to the trust. Depending on the trust, though, then you apply to the trust. They give you the job. They train you within the trust. Then they, after spending some couple of years with the trust, then they give you some certifications to actually work in the trust. You go to school. They pay for your schooling to become an anesthetics and recovery. Like you have the certificate or something. You said you work in NS Jones. What do they sell in NS Jones? Maybe I can visit NS Jones. When I visit NS Jones, I'm going to ask for Diamond with loss. Am I planning to go to city center soon? Yes, because I like taking my daughter out around. So we might come to city center. I'm off. Today's my last night actually. So I'm off tomorrow next. So I might just go out or hang out with her to get some stuffs. Tomorrow on. I can't go tomorrow because I'll be exhausted tomorrow and I need to get some rest. So probably on Friday we might hang out in city center with my daughter. So maybe when I get to NH Jones, anytime I get to NH Jones, I'm gonna come around to look for Diamond weight loss and to be nice in you, okay? Then okay, you're gonna give me discount. I'll see what I can afford and if what I want is really in NH Jones. Okay, we have Timothy Safalabo. Thank you so much, Nurse. You're welcome. Thank you very much. If you're watching, feel free to like the video. It's very important. Like the video. You have to just like the video. Okay. Diamond weight loss. I think we've had a conversation on Facebook about selling jewelries. I think, was it on Facebook or on YouTube? I know I talked to somebody. I know somebody dropped on the comment section one day like that, and we were talking about the said jewelries, gold, and all that. So, okay, since it's jewelries, I will need a good jewelries, but I'll make sure I have money before I come. So I don't come empty handed, I don't get some stuffs. So definitely I'll wait when I have a lot of money, I'll come and buy some good jewelries with you guys. Because I think I have talked to you, but I failed to come around and it keeps escaping my mind. But I'll breeze in on a particular day to say hello. Because I was there last week. I was there in Westgate last week and that's it. I'm so excited because it's my last night today. You know that feeling you're having when it's your last night? That's the feeling I'm having right now. It's my last night. And this is my day off. I don't really plan on using it to do anything but just to rest. I just need premier rest on this day off. I just need to catch up with my daughter. I just need to watch some movies with her. I need to teach her, yeah. Because for the past 2 days when it was quite busy, I broke her schedule of what to teach her because I'm trying to teach her some stuff. So the schedule just changed and I wasn't able to teach her. So I had to catch up with what we have lost in terms of our curriculum. I created for her. So I have to catch up with what she has lost. So I think this my off day is just going to be my off days is just going to be about me and me alone. But I have some videos already programmed to upload for this week and next week. So I won't really stress myself shooting any videos. But yeah, what if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, for today, looking at the people online, I appreciate your presence and I don't take it for granted. But it's possible we don't have much questions today. So I will be going offline because I actually came to take questions. But since there's no question, I'll be going offline, then come online some other time. Okay. Thank you all for joining this live and see you in my next live video.